How's it going, guys? It's C at the Monday Night Raw review from November 12th. Let's jump right into it. So, Raw starts off with a tag team battle royal to determine the captains for the 10-man Raw team at Survivor Series that consists of tag teams. So, pretty much all the tag teams are in this battle royal. You had Chad Gable and Bobby Roode, Ass Tension, the Bandwagon team, Lucha House Party and Revival, and what? All competing for the right. So yeah, the match starts, not even 5 minutes in. Braun Strowman's music hits. Braun Strowman comes out. So Braun comes out. Braun then attacks everyone involved in the Battle Royal. Then Braun went in off by hitting a running tackle on the outside ring on Curtis Axel, Bobby Roode, and Scott Dawson. And even through Bo Dallas. So then after that, Braun grabs a chair. And then Braun goes in the ring, sets the chair up to sit on. And then Braun says tonight's episode is brought to you by the Monster Among Men. And then Braun says he refuses to leave the ring until acting Raw General Manager PC Corbin gets these hands. And then now a prompt Commissioner Stephanie McMahon to come out because, that's not PC. Spoiler alert, get used to the PC shit. Because this happens almost every segment tonight. There, you've been warned. So then Steph says that she understands Braun's upset. That's a first. And then Steph says that Raw can't be taken hostage. And then Steph says that Braun needs to focus on Survivor Series. And then, of course, Stephanie mainly was coming out to address what Shane McMahon did at Crown Jewel, when Shane McMahon embarrassed Raw by winning the WWE America Cup and earning the title, the best in the United States. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks and Raw's still butthurt over it. So then Braun says that he doesn't give a sham about Shane or Monday Night Raw. And then Steph says that she gives a damn and he should too. And then Braun says that he wants Corbin to come out. So really, no progress has been made so far. Oh, by the way, it's been revealed why Braun didn't win the title at Crown Jewel. They reigned an excuse. The excuse is because Braun constantly showed up late for work, and then Braun proceeded to leave early. Oh, so that's the excuse why. That's the excuse. There you go, folks. The purest example of this company being petty and finding any excuse possible not push somebody right before your very eyes. So, staying back on topic. So then Steph offers Braun a compromise. So then Stephanie says she will give Braun everything he wants if she gets what she wants. So then Braun goes and makes 3 demands. So Braun demands another Universal title shot against Brock Lesnar. He then demands a one-on-one match against PC Corbin. And then for that match against Corbin, Braun demands he picks a stipulation. And this is Braun's side of the bargain, and Stephanie's is she wants Braun to compete at Survivor Series for Team Raw and lead him to victory. And Steph even said that Sunday is a must-win. By the way, this is also the go-home show for Monday for Survivor Series. So then Steph says that Braun will get everything he wants as long as he doesn't lay a finger on Corbin till after Survivor Series. So then Braun says that he better get what he wants or he'll go to WWE headquarters and tip it over on its side. That was actually pretty good. With all of Braun's famous strength feats, I could possibly believe he could tip the headquarters on his side. What the hell has he not tipped over yet? He's tipped over ambulances, semi-trucks, everything. Even announce tables and stage setups. What has this guy not tipped over? Well, he also even destroyed the goddamn ring. The list of what he hasn't done yet is getting thin. So then Ronda Rousey comes out. So Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, she comes out As soon as she gets in the ring, she goes and she rips the microphone out of Stephanie's hands. Savage. And then Ronda tells Stephanie to save the pep talk for later. And then Ronda says she's been looking for real competition since she came to WWE. Of course, Ronda Rousey in the search for a real opponent. This Sunday, will Becky Lynch be a real opponent? Tune in Sunday and we'll find the hell out. So then Ronda says that ends it off by saying she will show Lynch Sunday how to rip someone's arm off properly. And Ronda says that while Becky was in clown college, Ronda's been learning arm bars every goddamn day of the week for her entire life. I know there was also an interview segment later on in the night where Ronda Rousey would call Becky hypersensitive and then call her a millennial man. Oh, she called her a millennial. Uh-oh. And then Ronda ended that segment by saying that being offended doesn't always mean you're right. Well, Ronda is technically right. Being offended all the goddamn time doesn't always make you right. Sometimes it just makes you look like a little bitch that can't take criticism. Just ask Kyle Busch. But yeah. Ooh. The oversensitive millennials might get triggered over that. We'll have to see. So then continuing on, then acting Raw General Manager PC Corbin comes out. So I guess this segment isn't PC, so Corbin's gotta come out. So Baron comes out. Baron says he's here to motivate the Raw roster. As soon as he gets in the ring, Ronda then hits a judo throw on Baron Corbin. And then Ronda leaves the ring. And then Baron and Braun would go face to face. But notice how Braun does not lay a finger on Baron. Of course, Stephanie is breaking him up and telling Baron to leave. And then as Baron is leaving the ring, Braun grabs the mic and then Braun says to Baron, enjoy being Stephanie's lapdog. Because after Survivor Series, he's gonna neuter him. Braun's gonna neuter him. Oh, damn. Yeah, I honestly think Baron, I've said it before, Baron Corbin's just a cheap discount corporate Kane. It's just a ripoff. So yeah, continuing on. Next matchup, we get a women's match. We get Ember Moon versus Tamina. Highlights of the match. Ember's step up enziguri was good, along with her modified facebuster from the knees. Tamina's knee drop was good, along with Ember's single drop kick. Ember's suicide dive to Nia Jax while Nia was at ringside was good, along with her crossbody. Tamina's super kick off the top rope was good. Match ending. Tamina hits a splash off the top rope. Tamina gets the 3 count for the win. And this was after Nia Jax would distract Ember Moon when Ember was trying to go for the Eclipse. So then after the match, Nia Jax would get in the ring and she attacked Ember Moon for post-match assault. And then Nia hits the leg drop. So yeah. And with that segment being done, it is time for our next one. Tonight, on Unsolved Mysteries, we try and find out why Dean Ambrose turned on Seth Rollins a few weeks ago. More specifically, the night Roman Reigns got diagnosed with leukemia. If anyone can't keep goddamn track of the weeks. So today, Seth Rollins will have an exclusive interview with Corey Graves. In this interview, Seth says that he doesn't give a damn about his Survivor Series opponent, United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. However, Seth says that Sunday he will be laser focused to lead Monday Night Raw to victory. But Seth says that tonight he wants answers, and then says that Dean isn't man enough to explain why he turned. So then Dean Ambrose appears on a car. A red car. Don't know the brand because we don't get to see the goddamn hood all the fucking time. And this would be on a Titantron because Dean's in a goddamn parking lot. Probably backstage. So then Dean says that no one deserves to know why he turned. And Dean says Seth shouldn't treat him like a charity case. And then Dean says maybe Seth or him are selfish. And then Dean says he thought the Shield made him stronger. But then Dean says that it turned out everything about the Shield made him weak. From the vest, to the cheers, to their glory, to Seth and boring fuckface. By the way, for anyone wondering, Roman Reigns actually has gone through, I believe he's already gone through his first week treatments of leukemia. Hope Roman's doing well. But continuing on. So then this segment ends with Dean grabbing his Shield vest. And then Dean would grab a jerry can full of gasoline. And he'd pour it onto the vest. And then Dean would throw the vest into a flaming trash can. I'm not being illiterate. The trash can was actually on fire. This takes dumpster fire to a whole new level. And then this ends with Seth leaving the ring. So with Seth now leaving to focus on this match of Survivor Series, and with no real leads as to why Dean turned on Seth, we shall conclude another episode of Unsolved Mysteries. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming. So continuing on, next up, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre would come out to the ring. Initially, everyone thought it was going to be Kurt Angle because Kurt's theme song played. And then right as they're about to start the "You Suck" chants, the song stops and changes to Dolph Ziggler's. So yeah, I guess Dolph swerving the crowd. Get y'all hyped up. Kurt Angle's gonna come out. Just kidding, it's Dolph and Drew. So, to this segment, Drew would then ask if everyone believed him now. If they believe in him now. And then Drew says he turned Kurt Angle into an embarrassment last week. And then Drew says he saw his will to win fade away. And then Drew says he's never been more disgusted with somebody in his life than when Kurt cried. And Drew says that he sacrificed more than anyone can imagine. Yes, because at one point Drew was trash until Vince told him to fuck off. Drew goes to Impact, he becomes Impact Champion, rebuilds himself, becomes one of the top wrestlers in the world, and Vince decided now he's good, they want him back again. And then Drew says that Raw is his show now. And then Drew says that there will be no more weaklings on his show. Because Drew doesn't have time for any scrawny weaklings. And then that's when Finn Balor's music would hit, and then Finn would come out. And then Drew said that Finn has a lot of guts to come out. And then Finn would counter by saying that Drew crossed the line. Oh dear fucking Christ. You, WWE, you fucking killed Finn. You killed him, damn it. You killed him. You took a very promising talent, and you've all but turned him into an oversensitive millennial pussy. Dear fucking Christ, this company learned nothing. God damn, I thought my rant on Crown Jewel about this company being incompetent would have been enough to turn them around. Guess I didn't do a good job. Well, I'm also out of liquor. Off to the bleach. So then Drew continues on saying that dignity isn't a right reserved for everyone. And then Drew says that Finn is everything wrong with Raw. Actually, no, it's Vince McMahon, his yes men, and creative's incompetent decision. And plus creative making a bunch of PC pussified bullshit segments. It's like, alright Vince, alright, we get it Vince. You wanna fucking push some PC pussified bullshit? Go ahead and do it, but guess what? Guess what, motherfucker? People are changing the channels. And then Drew would tell Finn to go cry to his Balor Club. Damn, this has just turned to some goddamn high school drama. Like the purest example of PC pussified bullshit. So then Finn tells Drew to shut up. And then Finn says he dealt with bullies his entire life. God fucking damn it. Remember when society wasn't a goddamn joke? Let me rephrase that. Remember when society used to not look like a goddamn joke? Those were some good times, weren't they? So then Finn challenges Drew to a match. But then Drew says that Finn's match will be with Dolph Ziggler. And then Drew would then headbutt Finn. But during a commercial break, we would get the match impromptu. So if you want, I guess you can count that headbutt as pre-match assault. So we get Ziggler versus Finn Balor. Highlights of the match. Dolph's elbow drop was good along with his drop kick. Finn's basement drop kick and step up enziguri was good along with his overhead payaway kick. Finn's second step up enziguri was good along with his double leg into a stomp. Finn's sling blade was good. Dolph's DDT was good along with his famouser. Finn's missile dropkick was good along with his dropkick to Drew. Finn's front flip dive to Drew and Dolph outside the ring was good. So match ending, Finn would go for the coup de grace. Dolph would roll out away. Finn would land on the rope. And it looked like Finn would tweak his knee. Dolph would then go to roll Finn up. But then Finn would counter Dolph's roll up with his own. Finn gets the 3 count for the win. So Finn Balor gets the win for the match. So then after the match backstage, at the commercial break, Stephanie would meet Finn backstage, and then Stephanie would announce that Finn Balor will be part of the men's team at Survivor Series. So yeah, Finn Balor's on the team, and there's 1 spot left, but don't worry, that spot will be decided later on tonight. So then Drew and Dolph would then meet Finn backstage, ready to brawl, and then Stephanie told them all to break it up and get on the same page for Sunday. But Stephanie then told Drew and Finn, after Survivor Series, they're free to rip each other apart for as long as they want. So yeah, then continuing on. Next up, Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad would come out. Of course, Ruby was out to address her actions last week, when Ruby Riott grabbed Jimmy Enfield Neidhart's glasses that Natalya brought with her at ringside and snapped them in half. So then Ruby said that she may have struck a nerve with the WWE Universe. Yeah, because apparently snapping Jimmy Enfield Neidhart's glasses, it apparently broke some unwritten rule in wrestling, and fans are out for blood again. And people are pissed. Listen, folks, come here. I want you to put whatever you're listening to. If you're listening with headphones, I want you to put them close to your ear so I can vibrate some goddamn sense into you. Ruby is a fucking heel. The villain, the bad guy, or the bad girl in this case. The whole point of being a heel is to get booed, to be hated, to get heat. And usually to get heat, you gotta do anything and everything to try and do it. Whether it be winning dirty, or using cheap tactics, or doing what Ruby did last weekend and cross the line. Alright, Ruby's doing what she can to get heat. So if anyone got offended over that, you gotta grow the fuck up. Seriously. Come on. You're better than that, universe. Come on, you WWE Universe, you're way better than this. So then Ruby continues on. She said she understood the backlash. And Ruby said she took all the happy memories and turned them into nightmares. And then Ruby says she enjoyed every second of it. And that moment right there, millions of oversensitive millennials got triggered. And Ruby says she didn't go far enough. Yeah, far enough into triggering all the oversensitive millennials in the crowd. And then Ruby says Jim shamed himself so he didn't have to look at Natalya's embarrassment. So then Natalya's music hits, but Natalya doesn't come out. And then Natalya would come out from the crowd and then attack Ruby Riott, ensuing a brawl. But eventually the numbers game would go into the Riott Squad's favor. And then Ruby and Sarah would finish the attack off by hitting the heart attack on Natalya. Jim Neidhart and Bret Hart's famous move. Yeah, and just when you think And just when you think all the Hart family fanboys weren't triggered enough. There you go. So yeah, continuing on, next up, yeah, you all remember that tag team battle royal that got interrupted earlier in the show by Braun Strowman? Guess what? That match is gonna restart now. This time we hope to get a winner. So to this tag team battle royal, few highlights in this match. Heat's super kick was good. Kalisto's insecurity was good. Lindsay's single drop kick to eliminate Scott Dawson and the Revival out was good. And also, by the way, if one member of your team is eliminated, your entire team is gone. Match ending. Bobby's neckbreaker and Chad's moonsault off the top rope combo, both hitting well sync on time. Really good out of both of them, on sync, on point. Good job. Match ending. Bobby would eliminate Connor of Ass Tension. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable get the win, so at Survivor Series, Chad Gable and Bobby Roode are the captains for Team Raw. And on their team, the other teams involve are the Lucha House Party, the Bandwagon Team, Heath Slater and Revival, and Ass Tension. Okay, interesting team. So then next up, Universal Champion Brock Lesnar's music hits, and then Brock Lesnar comes out. Yes, you heard that correctly. Brock Lesnar actually showed up for work for a change. What a first. So Paul, of course, comes out with his client, Paul Heyman. Paul does his normal introduction. We know how this goes. So skipping ahead. So Paul will go on and congratulate Braun for being an almost champ. And then Paul would then congratulate Braun for getting another title shot and being a master negotiator. And then Paul congratulates the SmackDown roster for avoiding the beatdown AJ Styles is going to receive Sunday. And then Paul says that AJ Styles is getting the beatdown of a lifetime. And then Paul says that there is no one that Brock wants to destroy more than AJ Styles. And then Paul Heyman says that he will not give a prediction, he'll give a spoiler of how the match will go. Suplex City. F5. 1, 2, 3. And then that's when Jobber Mahal's music would hit. And then Jobber Mahal would come out with those pussy-ass Singh brothers, Samir and Sunil. So then Jobber Mahal comes out, Jobber Mahal! I respect your goal in making Brock a two-sport champion. Because literally every time Jobber Mahal speaks, he sounds like he's constipated and he's about to take a gigantic shit. He sounds like he has a gigantic fucking brick shoved up his ass. So continuing on, Jobber Mahal! Don't underestimate AJ Styles! Jobber Mahal! I'm the Beast Tamer, modern day Trasher Raja. Jobber Mahal, AJ stole WWE title from me last year and prevented me from basing Brock at Survivor Series. Jesus Christ on a candle, Jobber. You're still fucking butthurt over that? Grow up. Your title reign was fucking garbage. Your matches were the same watered down piss breaks I've fucking seen over and over. Like, to be honest, you didn't even deserve that title. It's goddamn handed to you. Because you're talentless in the ring. You suck on the mic. There's a reason why you've been a jobber for 5 years and got fired back in 2014. Only to come back. Like, what further proof do you need? So then Brock Lesnar, hey boy. Because Jobber Mahal then offers, Jobber Mahal, I want to come in ring and do my shanty with Brock Lesnar. Then Brock Lesnar like, hey boy, I reckon we let him in. So then Jobber Mahal comes in the ring with the Singh brothers. Then they do their inner peace shanty thing. Jobber Mahal, center your energy and say shanty. So then Brock does it, says shanty. Hey, boy, why in the hell am I doing this Shanti shit? You know what? Fuck it, I'ma kill him and whatnot. I reckon I'll do this for the fans for a change. So you're welcome, WWE Universe. So then Brock attacks Jinder, Jobber Mahal, and the Singh Brothers. I'm like, yeah, destroy these little bitches. The only time I'll really cheer for Brock probably in this title reign. So then Brock, of course, would then throw a couple suplexes on Mahal and both Singh Brothers. Brock would throw Sunil into Mahal. Brock would get out of the ring, and then Brock would lay out Jobber Mahal with an F5 outside the ring. Thank you, Brock, for laying out that useless piece of shit. And notice how Jobber Mahal's now a jobber. Again. For almost a goddamn year. It's like his run when he first came to the company never happened. Never ended. I think we know what this means in a year or so. But we'll talk. That's a rant for another day. So continuing on, next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Elias versus Bobby Lashley. The winner would get the final spot on the Team Raw men's team for Survivor Series. So before the match, Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush were in the ring. So, of course, Lio would have Bobby show off his body when multiple poses, including him mooning the crowd. And also in one of those moons, and also every time he mooned, he would always slap his ass, telling the crowd to kiss it. One of the times he actually mooned members of the Kansas City Chiefs that were in front row. I'm not sure which Chief players it was. I know for a fact two of them I recognized were Travis Kelce and Kareem Hunt. No, Patrick Mahomes was not at the show, folks. So you don't get to hear his goddamn Kermit the Frog voice. So then continuing on, Elias would then appear on the stage. So then Elias would grab his cell phone out and make a phone call. This phone call would be to Child Protective Services. And then Elias says that Bobby has kidnapped a child in the ring. Hey, no, do not get triggered. Do not get triggered. Calm down. Calm the fuck down, folks. He'd actually then call Child Services. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Calm down. So then Elias says he has no idea why Leo points at Bobby's pecs or his butt. And then Elias says that Leo is having Bobby moon the crowd. So then Bobby gets triggered and then tells Elias to say it to his face. So then Elias comes out to the ring, he plays a guitar solo, and then get to the ring for our matchup. So our matchup, only two highlights in this match. Bobby's back slam was good along with Elias's running knee on the apron. Match would go to the outside of the ring. Bobby would get back in the ring as Elias is about to get back in. Leo would hide under the ring and grab Elias's leg to force a count out. So Bobby Lashley was going to win this match regardless. So then after the match, Bobby Lashley and Elias would then brawl for post-match assault. Then Elias would grab Lio Rush and then throw him right into Bobby Lashley. And Elias stands tall. And no, that's not child abuse. Because we only make the child jokes because Leo is a goddamn cruiserweight. Alright, don't need to get triggered, folks. Just calm down. Just calm down. So next up, Alexa Bliss would come out with Mickie James, Nia Jax, and Tamina. And of course, Alexa says that every year's Survivor Series is personal. And Alexa always demands victory. And that Survivor Series they must win. Okay, so she's pretty much saying the same thing that saying the same thing that Stephanie said earlier tonight. So then Alexa would introduce the Raw Women's team. Natalya, who Ronda sent home, who Alexa sent home after the whole Riot Squad brawl thing earlier tonight. Then other members include Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and then Alexa says the winner of the following impromptu match will get the final spot. This matchup will be Sasha Banks versus Bayley. So this is our main event. The winner gets the final spot on the women's team. So highlights in the match. Sasha's arm drag was good along with her Hurricane Rana outside the ring. Sasha's Meteor off the top rope was good. Bailey's Bailey to belly on the apron was good. However, it was outside the ring, so no pinfall for you. So match ending, Sasha with a Lock in the Bank statement. And then Tamina again in the ring, and then she attacks Sasha, forcing the DQ. So Sasha was going to win this match regardless. So then after the match, Tamina, Nia Jax, and Mickie James all get in the ring and attack Bayley and Sasha for post-match assault. And then Alexa says that neither of those two get the final spot. So it was just for Alexa's enjoyment. So then Alexa introduces the 5th member of Team Raw. It would be Ruby Riott of the Riott Squad. So while Ruby Riott is in the ring with Team Raw, we then cut backstage to the locker room area, where Becky Lynch is in the locker room and has the disarmor locked in on Ronda Rousey. I'm like, holy shit, it's Under Siege. Holy shit, it's Under Siege 2018 edition. Where the hell is SmackDown? So then after Becky Lynch lets go, Becky Lynch goes out to the ring. Her music hits, she comes out. And while she's walking out to the ring, the whole entire SmackDown women's roster would come out from the crowd and attack the Raw women's roster in the ring. So right about a few minutes into the brawl, then Ronda Rousey would come out, her music hits, she runs out. So then Ronda comes in, she take out half of the SmackDown women's roster. And then Becky would grab a chair and she attack Ronda with it. Also through all this, Becky somehow ended up with a bloody nose, somehow. I don't know what the fuck happened, like, I guess someone didn't hit her properly, I guess? Interesting. So then Charlotte would spear Nia outside the ring, and then the SmackDown women's roster would stand tall and leave through the crowd. And then backstage, Steph would lose her shit on Baron Corbin, saying Baron is a terrible GM. And ask Baron, what is Baron going to do about this? We will have to wait and see, and that's how we end Raw. Pretty pre-mad episode. You know, it's a go-home show. What else do you expect? Full of PC pussified bullshit. Nothing new to me. So overall, this show gets a rating of 3 out of 10. Hey, Survivor Series Sunday. Probably Team Raw is going to win because they're the more garbage brand than SmackDown. And you know you want people to watch Raw, but yeah. I think I'll talk more about that in the predictions and match card and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.